Welcome back to the Mental Health Minute. I'm Dr. Emily Mayfield, a licensed psychologist. I want to thank you for watching this video and being a part of the Mindset Therapy family. For today's video, I'm going to discuss a concern you might have about life changing permanently as a result of the pandemic and worry about what the new normal looks like. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to my channel. I hope to create a community of subscribers that can share their own stories on mental health and mental health struggles as a way to reduce the stigma of mental health. By subscribing to this channel, you'll receive information on all things mental health while connecting with others. Also, stick around to the end to hear the tip of the day. These are quick tips on ways you can start to improve your overall mental and emotional functioning. So let's talk about this new normal people bring up and what that means. At the time of this video, the pandemic was announced in the US about 7 months ago. Lives have changed drastically from the moment stay-at-home orders were issued to when the economy began to open again. When things initially shut down, the focus was on yours and your family's immediate needs and safety. However, as you settled into your routine of working or educating from home, cooking at home, and ordering more online, you likely began to question whether things would go back to how they were before, possibly wondering if things would go back to being normal. Although there were likely things you wanted to change prior to the quarantine, the uncertainty of the future and what it might look like may have you wishing you had your old life back. While it may not have been perfect, it was familiar. You knew how to navigate most of the ups and downs and knew what to expect most days. Right now, the old normal may seem desirable. I hear comments and questions several times a week on whether things will go back to normal. People are afraid life has changed permanently. They feel lost, confused, and uncertain of where to go from here. You might even find yourself worrying that life has changed permanently. You question what the new normal will look like. When you worry about things being how they were, you miss how they can be. Worry paralyzes you and keeps you in the past. At the same time, worry feels familiar and oftentimes comfortable. If you think about how things were, you don't have the uncertainty of how they might be. Focusing on the known removes the anxiety that comes from the unknown. However, worry can also trick you into thinking things from the past were good and worth repeating. Change is hard and change takes effort, and adjusting to the new change requires additional effort. It's easier to remember how things worked in the past and hold on to that while overlooking things that didn't work. But normal is a concept that you define for yourself. There's not a normal until you create it. According to the Merriam-Webster Dictionary, normal is conforming to a type, standard, or regular pattern. Normal doesn't come only from the past, but can be designed in the future. Life has changed permanently, but that's okay. You created your old normal, so you can create your new normal. How you lived your life 1 year ago was a product of the changes you made to reach that point. There may be many changes to make at once now, but those changes can be for the better. Let go of holding on to the past and focus on designing the future that works best for you. Think of this time as a clean slate where you can more consciously and purposefully design your new normal. The less you focus on how things used to be, the less resistance you put in the way to creating your new normal. So now for today's tip of the day. Think of what you want and not what you should be doing. The use of the word should has a lot of judgment attached to it. When you tell yourself you should be doing something, you are implying that you aren't doing something or doing it wrong. Should is often based on what you view the expectations of others to be and not what you really want for yourself. Pay attention to your use of the word should and ask yourself, is it about what you want to be doing or what you think others would want of you? So if you enjoyed the content of this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, consider subscribing to my channel. I look forward to seeing you at the next video. Have a good day.